Goldylocks Productions provides professional internet, TV, and radio shows in the spiritual and New Age genre.
And hello, everyone. This is Reverend Bryan Rawls with the Magical Journey, and I am your host. We are going to be doing speed readings this evening. And for those of you that do not know exactly what speed readings are, is where I get to as many callers as I possibly can, and I answer questions such as love and relationships, money and finances, career, and spiritual path. So do not hesitate to give me a question that seems off the wall. So please do call in. Our phone number is, or our call-in number is 323-870-3791. And for those that do not know exactly who I am or what I do, I am a psychic medium. I am a Reiki master. I am also a galactic shaman and a shamanic healer and a practitioner of Gypsy magic and the old religion or the old ways. I don't necessarily like to deem it witchcraft because it's not necessarily witchcraft. It's more of like my own magic, magic that I put heart and soul in. So it's a practice of magic because I use many different spirits, many different entities to help me achieve the goal or the outcome that the client has, or the particular event has. So those that would like to call in and ask a question, this question can be pertaining to also magical detail or spiritual cleansing, questions about divination tools, as well as also questions about stars and star magic. So definitely call in, and the area code is 323-870-3791. And it is Wednesday, February 21st of 2018. And we are going to go directly to our phone callers. And our first phone caller is area code 310. First name and question, please.
Hi, Reverend. My name is Brittany, and I'm calling because it's kind of an interesting question. My father, the anniversary of his death was on February 18th, which was a couple days ago. Mm-hmm. And the evening before, I felt this energy come into my room, and it placed its hand on my right shoulder as I was sleeping, and I was completely aware that it was happening. I wanted to know, was that my dad? And if so, what messages was he trying to convey?
Okay, so your father stepped forward, and your father is basically saying, is confirming that yes, this was him, and basically this visitation was exactly a visitation to allow for you to know that he is leading you, guiding you, and protecting you throughout this lifetime. Now, I sense that there was a very tight bond, but also communication issues when you two when he was alive.
Yes.
Okay. So basically, with that, what he's saying is that the heart is doing a healing process. How long has he been passed? Because I feel like it's been probably about maybe a year, maybe two.
2.
Okay. All right. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to give a infusion of energy into the heart chakra, and I basically want you to take several deep breaths in and basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to infuse you with light language. It's basically a blessing from your ancestors, or for lack of a better word, blessings for infusion of of happiness, joy, and energy to help you through this grieving process. So take a deep breath in and just listen to my voice. Enomo ure zamboko to ura shianta hala siata ele sutu unamakoya ta ayesta estin. Eshatu rapa anaki asa ata alashin. Ora sembuaka ta ayate elis. Romboko te eshantarasi. Arande elekwa akuku urash unde helese undoro okumakia. And take a deep breath in. And that was basically to help the soul of your father as well. Also help with the transitioning, because do know that not only is it traumatic for the human to lose a person, it's also traumatic for the spirit to basically lose its vessel, because they've been used to it for so long. Okay, so please understand that that healing was for you and the spirit of your father. And also know that your father is saying that he will be coming to visit more often now that you have become acknowledged that he is leading, guiding you, and protecting you. And you need to show illumination for him. And what I mean by illumination for him is to basically light a candle for him, because that candle flame elevates his spirit. All right, that candle flame helps his spirit elevate into higher vibration on the other side. Because understand, the other side is similar to this reality, but we're not bound by the laws, such as the laws of money. We're not bound by the laws that are in this 3D world. We're bound by the laws in the 4th dimension, because that is where spirit world resides. Okay?
Okay. All right. Cool. I've been doing that for him and my brother.
Wonderful. Yes, he does see that. He does use that energy to manifest into energy fields such as your home, such as your bedroom. He also is asking to show liberation, or give him libations or libations, meaning give him. Yes. So pour some, and spirits like liquor or rum or something that has spice to it, because you still got to entertain your spirits, the spirits that walk with you, to basically entice them to help you along your journey. Okay?
Okay, cool. Thanks so much, Reverend. I'm going to do all this.
Wonderful.
Thank you. Thank you, Daddy.
No, and he hears you, and do understand that even though you don't have that medium to communicate with him, such as myself, you need to understand that you have the ability to do this as well. All you have to do is speak out, and then find a medium, or which is not necessarily a human or a physical vessel, but find a medium such as pack of tarot cards, crystals, pendulum, reading the bones, reading the cowrie shells. Find you a medium to start develop your gifts, because you have that vortex at the crown of your head. That vortex at the crown of your head shows me that that you can be mounted, or you can be basically be a medium for the spirit world.
Oh, that's so cool.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Rev.
You are very welcome. You are very welcome, and thank you so much. And if you enjoy my work, please do find me for a personal reading on amagicaljourney.com.
I absolutely will. I totally already looked at your website, so I'm definitely going to contact you. Thank you so much. You're the truth. You're the real deal.
Well, thank you so much, sweetie, and thank you, and please do visit me, and I look forward to speaking with you.
Wonderful.
All right, have a nice night and a wonderful weekend.
Thank you.
You're welcome, darling. Bye-bye. Okay, so for those of you that are just tuning in, we are doing speed readings. So I'm going to get to as many callers as I possibly can, and also give your question as thorough as I possibly can. But do know, if you do not want to wait to receive a in-depth reading with me, you are more than welcome to go to my website at www.amagicaljourney.com and purchase your session, and we can get your session in gear in the booking terms. So let's go on to our next phone caller, and our next phone caller is area code 229.
Hi, you beautiful spiritual being. I've been thinking about you for several days now, and all of a sudden I picked up my phone and thought, I'll go to Blog Talk, and there you were. So,
hello.
As my heart fluttered as you started talking. I'm so grateful to connect with you tonight.
And it's great to connect with you. And who am I speaking with?
Debbie. I'll give you Debbie.
All right, Debbie. So,
radio.
Okay, so what I want you to do here is give me a question, or possibly give me something that you would like me to work on for you.
Well, as soon as I heard your voice, my heart chakra started fluttering, and I know that I'm going through a shift right now, and everything is changing, and I'm getting ready to move.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever insight comes through you about my move, about money, about relationship, or whatever this is.
Okay, so your heart chakra.
I would be grateful.
Your heart chakra is opening, and the reason why your heart chakra is opening is because you're going to eventually be doing what it is that you love, where you are going to meet a relationship that basically blossoms out of thin air. All right, and what I mean by that is, it feels to me like you are moments or days away from discovering your true calling, your true nature, your true experience or expression here in this 3D physical world. And once you do come into that knowing and that acknowledging that you are in a higher vibration and are ready to expand on that Kundalini energy, because that's what's happening, is the different chakras are activating, and you're basically at the heart chakra enjoying that energy of the unconditional love, the love energy. Andela ku urason bokote elashinde elisambara kiataaro ukuno urashi andarais vindoro kure abadahino kiasai ura pashandualo ku uramianai. And basically what they mean with that was they were instilling you with the confidence and the understanding that the energy of coming into your purpose and coming into your calling, there is a sacrifice that goes with it, a sacrifice of self, of allowing spirit to enter into your life. So with that energy basically, it basically brings you into that understanding and that natural calling that your soul craves. All right. So as this purpose starts to unfold right around the month of April, the ending of April into the beginning of May, there is going to be a big financial influx, which basically allows for debt, energy of direct or energy of energy of misdirection to turn into direction, for you to basically understand that you are going to be directed. Once Uranus goes into Taurus, Uranus goes into Taurus at the end of April. That is when this big influx of money comes. Money shifts you. All right. The paradigm around money is going to shift on the towards the time that Uranus is in Taurus. And understand that Uranus is in Taurus for a 10-year period. Well, it goes in and out of alignment with Taurus. And what that means, Uranus is the energy of Uranus is the energy of creativity, and Taurus is the energy of stability, money, and foundation. Okay, and with that, it's almost going to be like you're going to be very sturdy, and you're going to have a very sturdy landing. You are, as of right now, you are in a very high vibrating energy, but once you come back down and start grounding yourself, you're going to be able to live in this 3D paradigm and with no problem at all. You are going to have your little small ups and downs of energy moods, but those are basically a given. We're only half human. Okay, and the reason why I say that is because because technically we are only half human. Because looking at your DNA is basically and a very or it has a very mysterious strand to it. So I'm not saying for sure, because we are on a radio show and there is lots of callers. So I will say that you may be carrying extraterrestrial DNA physically, and a lot of folks may say that's impossible, but nothing's impossible. Okay.
Nothing's impossible, and you're absolutely right. I am. And I got goosebumps all over just you saying it. Yes.
All right, wonderful. Thank you for confirming that. And do know that this energy is going to now and forevermore going to be present within your life. And understand that it's going to be present and always stick its head up. And there may be times of attack, and every starseed goes through attacks. All right, but just know that grounding into the Book of Sahara, which we are within the Book of Sahara, it will teach you protection, and nothing is impossible. Okay?
Yes, with much gratitude.
Well, thank you so very much, Debbie. And I know Debbie is a alias, because I kind of know I've felt this energy before. So I'm just gonna say.
Yes, you have, and we are incredibly connected. I'm taking you right with me when I go. So get your suspenders on.
All right, wonderful. I cannot wait. So definitely keep me posted.
I will. With much love. I'll talk to you soon.
Much love to you too, sweetie. Okay, so for those of you that are just now tuning in with me, we are doing speed readings. So I'm getting to as many people as I possibly can. And excuse me, I got something in my damn eye. I'm sorry, I cursed again. I'm really bad with cursing, so I apologize if I offend anybody. But I seem to have something in my eye. All right. Sorry about that. But let's go into our next phone call at 856 and this is Lori or Laura in Jersey.
Hey, Bryan, thanks for taking my call.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am doing good. And what can I help you with?
I'm looking for a job, and I submitted for 2 contracts, one in New Jersey and one in Pennsylvania. And I was wondering if you see me getting either one of those contracts or possibly a permanent job that I did a phone interview for 2 weeks ago.
Okay, so I've read this energy before, and it seems as if the timeline keeps obstructing itself. All right, or energy that is within your day-to-day life is obstructing this timeline and allowing for this timeline not to pan out the way it's supposed to. Okay, so right now you could be experiencing a bit of delay due to astrological reasons, as well as also self reasons. So are you doubting any? Because I keep when I tune into your energy, I hear doubt, 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 doubt. Do you doubt that you're going to, or do you have doubts that you're going to come into a job in the correct amount of time?
Well, I do have some doubt because I've been looking since October, and everything I keep trying for doesn't. It keeps falling through, so I'm getting a little discouraged.
Okay, all right. So with the doubt seems to be one of your biggest downfalls, because I kind of feel as if you also doubt your intuition and yourself. So I kind of feel as if you feel if you have been led or guided to the particular place, but something, or the place or the company or the corporation where you're supposed to work, and something has deterred or moved you off of direction. Okay, because this feels as if something is feels as if something is basically saying, wait, hold up, wait a minute, there's something not right about this. And the energy feels as if it is possibly a psychic attack from the do you have anybody that you're in vendettas with or anything like that that may be spreading negative thoughts to you?
Do I have anybody that I'm in line with?
Do you have anybody that you are in, that you're having words with, or that you feel as if someone's, or if you feel as someone's aggravated or mad with you or angry with you?
No.
Because there's some type of, I can't necessarily deem it to be negative, but there's something that is pushing this back. And hello, Linnell, how are you? I can't necessarily say that this is negative, because all it's registering is as foreign, okay? And foreign means something is keeping you from allowing this timeline to come fully, or allowing this timeline to basically pan out the way that the impressions have been. So what exact type of position are you in, or are you applying for?
I'm looking for something in the training field.
In the training field? Now, do you feel as if this, as if you could be being guided in a different direction around a different field, or kind of like department?
No, other than maybe they want me to work on my spiritual development.
Now let's ask about your, well, hold on one moment. So since you said something about your spiritual development, basically this had to be recognized by self, okay? And what I mean by it had to be recognized by self is it had to be recognized by you, all right? Now, how long have you been on a spiritual path?
A long time. I became aware of angels in 1990.
Because as of right now, your energy field, it feels like it's in repetitive motion, okay? It feels like it's the same old, boring. It feels like, almost like, blah. Not your energy field as in with yourself, but more like the energy field of your outside world. It feels to me like you don't feel achieved, or you don't feel like you are enjoying life like you used to.
That's true.
Okay?
That's true.
So it feels to me like you're being pushed in a different direction, sweetie. Now,
And I get that, and I'm working on it on the side. But I need something to tide me over in the interim.
So they say here, continue what you're doing, but ask them for help around work and creating money for you. Okay? Believe me, I am a living picture of a low man on a totem pole climbing up that spiritual ladder to having my experience as a psychic medium, having my experience as a healer, even though my family has had this in their lineage for a very long time. But understand that it takes work to get here, all right? And it takes spirit's help to get here, all right? Don't think that we just hang out our shingle and we start attracting clients just like that, just by somebody reading that shingle or reading that advertisement. What happens is we petition. Yes, we petition the spirits for help. Okay, so I want you to ask the spirits for help in bringing that supplemental income. That supplemental income for you to be able to work on your spiritual path and also make a living. Okay, because what I'm hearing here is that it's time for you to get on the bandwagon and kind of understand your expression as a spiritual being, because your spirituality is now poking its head out at you and being like, hey, pick me, I'm ready to be activated. So with that, they say, start holding communication with us. Start communicating with us in understanding that we are a part of you. We are the spirits that walk with you. So they ask for you to ask them for help, because they can't help you unless you ask. Okay? But you will be able to supplement your income, and supplement it as in keep a roof over your head, keep food in your mouth, keep everything hunky dory, basically. But at the same time, you must say, spirit guides and guardians and angels and ascended masters and light and beings of light from on high, as I align with my mighty I am presence, the highest light of who I am and who I have forever been. I ask for you I ask help from you to help me supplement my income, so I can keep a roof over my head, so I can keep money coming and going, all right, because the energy is a revolving door. It has to go out to come back in, all right? And they also say, forget all beliefs of around money, because all those beliefs, they're crashing now, because our money sector, or our ways of making money, is turning into creative expression. All right, creative expression, as in the heart opens up and the heart flows out in everything that you do. Okay.
Okay. Mhm. Okay, Bryan, I'll look into that. I'll work on that. I'll ask for help for that.
But they will. They do say that they will help you with this money, this job, and they most definitely want you to take that journey into your spirituality. You were into it at the beginning, and then it slowly started declining because doubt was there, because you doubted yourself. And believe me, there's nothing to doubt about you. You are perfectly intuitive. All right? Remember, nothing is impossible.
But Bryan, the only thing is, when I get a message, I don't know the difference between common sense and them giving me the message. So
Okay.
I don't know how.
So that's when that's when you allow for your filter to go bye-bye. All right? That's when you remove your filter completely. All right? That filter is that throat chakra. All right? How a person develops discernment is by trusting and trial and tribulation. Okay? There is always trial and error in everything. We're always going to have some things that we're wrong at and some things that we're good at. Your thing here is you must find what you're good at, and I'm gonna push you in a direction. All right, I'm gonna push you in a direction, and the direction that they are showing here is still the mind, and then listen. Okay, your strength, and your strength here is your clairaudence. You mainly hear people that have crossed over, that are in a master form, or that are galactic in nature. And what you need to understand is everything is not common sense. All right, everything basically comes in, even when you don't feel as if you know it already. That right there is infused knowledge. That's knowledge that has been infused by your guides, by your guardians, to help you in your journey. So what they basically say here is discernment, and asking for discernment. Who is this? Why is this? What is this? And who do you want me to pass this message to? And basically, how do I do it? You always ask who, what, where, when, and how. All right, that is my number one thing that I teach my students to learn once they get to the spirit communication, is who, what, when, where, and how. All right, those are the 5 things that those are the 5 things that I make sure that a person asks a spirit when they're working with them. Okay, and because spirit's always working with you. All right. Hello, Sarah. How are you? But understand that spirit works through mediums, spirit works through cards, spirit works through cowrie shells, spirit works through bones, spirit works through healing messages, spirit works through speaking in tongues, spirit works through clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience, clairgustance, and clairalience. And you have to understand that the way spirit is going to tune into you, or tune with you, and understand that spirit, or you raise your vibration, and they lower their vibration down just a bit to connect with yours for communication to start. All right, and basically with that, you gotta remain as a high channel, and that energy, believe me, it takes work. It takes work, and obviously, you're not going to be able to hold that channel for but maybe 10-15 minutes at a time. I mean, shoot, I still channel and I can't even hold it for a flat 30 minutes. And I've been doing this work since I've been 17, or since I was 17. And it's just a fascinating world and a fascinating understanding of how spirit communicates with you. So definitely try it out. Look how certain things begin to process for you. Okay, pay attention to your thoughts. Pay attention to the voices that you hear inside your head, because remember, clairaudience isn't necessarily hearing outside of your head. It's also hearing inside of your head. Okay, and 99% of the time, hearing sound, or your hearing ability sounds exactly like you. And then as time goes by, the voice is able to be differentiated, and dialect and communicate, or the ways that they communicate, can basically be deciphered. Okay, and understand that the energy here is all about discernment, being able to ask the energy questions, being able to ask the energy what's going on, being able to ask the energy how is this, how is that, and what is your purpose. Okay, so ask questions. Be friends with a pad and a pen. Okay, because you'll need it. All right.
Okay. Yeah, thanks, Brian. I really, really appreciate it. A lot of good help there.
You are very welcome. You are very welcome, sweetie. And just listen. That's all you have to do. Just listen.
All right, thank you.
You are very welcome, sweetie. You too.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Okay. So, for those of you that are just now tuning in, we are doing speed readings, and I'm getting to as many classes, or many callers that I can possibly get to, and you can ask any questions from love and relationships to career and finance to spirituality and healing, to also questions about divination and spells and magic. So our next phone caller is area code 347. Area code 347, first name and question, please.
Hi, my first name is Tamika, and I wanted you to talk to me about my love life.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so are you currently in a relationship? Because there is someone, an energy that is approaching, that's basically saying there's interest, or eyes that have been placed on you, but you may not be aware that someone's interested.
Maybe I'm not in a relationship.
Okay, so this is that case then. So basically, there is someone that will be coming out of the woodworks within, I'm going to say within the, they're showing me March and April. So, yeah, they're showing me the calendar. They show me a calendar page, and it has big 3 and the letter M, and then it has another page with a 4 and an A, and those are my symbols for the month of March, which is the 3rd month of the calendar year, and the month of April, which is the 4th month of the calendar year, and also they show me that this energy basically approaches you and starts communicating with you, starts communication in ways that basically keep you on your toes, keep you excited, keep you almost in a new state of being. So it feels to me like this relationship is definitely going to be rather rewarding, because it brings more happiness and joy into your life. And as I said, it's going to go in. It's going to transpire or come into play around the month of March and April. And I see the dark hair, dark eyes, and almost like a medium build. Not necessarily broad shouldered, but there's definitely shoulders on this person, okay? And there's something on his forearm, so this could be a tattoo of some sort, and I'm not exactly sure if this is on the left or right arm, but they showing me a tattoo, and let me see, this is on the left arm. It's a tattoo on the left arm. So bring that into your awareness and keep that as kind of like a focus that you can go by. But remember, don't have any doubt here, because doubt will push or doubt will have a negative effect on your timeline and your frustration of waiting. Okay, so that doubt of I'm waiting too long, or when's it going to happen? Like say if March comes around and you get in the middle of March and you're like, where's it at? Remember, you still have a half a month of March and also an April month to go through. Okay, so don't necessarily have any expectations. Expectations are a very bad thing that pushes timelines back. All right, so expecting this to happen. Expecting it to come in at a certain time on the time that you're wanting it to come on, that's something that you need to refrain from. Okay, basically just keep on asking, keep on requesting help from your spirits and from the guides that walk with you, and understand that they will basically make this happen for you. And they keep on showing me 3 or the 3rd month of the calendar year March and the 4th month of the calendar year April. So I'm pretty sure that is the timeline that you need to go by. But as I said before, don't doubt. Just keep believing, keep going through your day-to-day experience and your day-to-day understanding of how you're attracting your spiritual soulmate, because it feels to me like this is when your soulmate actually steps in. All right, this feels to me as if this is a long-term relationship. It's not one of them short-lived relationships that's only going to last 3-4 months and then be over. So this is going to be a rather long-term relationship. Okay.
I just made like a dating profile on a dating website, but I haven't really been talking to anyone. People writing me that they like my picture. Could it be like you see like people from there liking me? And also something I do something for, but it's from my past, and I always think about them. So like, wondering if you see him maybe under that.
Well, the energy from your past. The energy from your past seems to be one that is kind of keeping you where you're at. Okay, so what they are showing here, what they're showing here around your past is that must be let go. That expecting him to come back, or still having hope that he's going to eventually come back, is what's keeping you from what's keeping you from basically going around dating and stuff. Okay, so they're basically saying if you are wanting to try to rekindle things, why don't you just why don't you just spark the conversation? Because they're basically saying here, you know what you want. You have a intention of what you want in a relationship. If you want to basically come into a relationship and be loved unconditionally, be cared for, be told the truth, then I would basically step back from your past. Okay, yeah, because they really stress the 2 months, March and April. So I'm gonna keep telling you, sweetie, wait until March and April. You're going to be shown some very revealing things that basically entice you for more. Okay, there's something that is very wonderful and profound for you, that is going to spark that interest, spark that energy of life back in you. Okay.
Yeah.
Because it's almost like you're kind of on autopilot at the moment.
Yep. It's deep through movies and theories and like emotional output and other ways that don't have love or connection to someone who I share it with.
Yeah.
It hasn't been for a long time, so I just put that wanting and missing and yearning, I guess, out into other outlets. I guess that I need to express it in.
Mm-hmm. Most definitely, I will tell you it is highly suggested that you emotionally reboot yourself. Okay? And the reason why I say emotionally reboot yourself is because you need to go back to 0 point energy. You need to go back to a new template to work on. Okay, and basically that new template will increase your understanding, increase your vocalization of where you want your life to be as of right now. Your life has meaning that is getting ready to step forth and really make a believer out of you. Okay, and I don't necessarily understand what that that message is of make a believer out of you, but they said, just wait, we'll make a believer out of her.
Well, let me just ask you, everyone around me, I work around like a lot of girls now that are younger than me, and they're all like pregnant, get pregnant, finding out they're pregnant, stuff like that. And there was a time when I was in my early 20s when I could have had a child, but I was too young, way too young, and I did not.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then my mid to early 30s, I wanted a child so bad. I was ready to start a family so badly, and I tried with the person I was with for a while, and it didn't happen. And even with the recent ex that I just told you about, we tried, and for some reason it didn't happen. So I just let go of that,
Oh, honey. So you're around the most perfect place or the most perfect time to be wanting a child. All right, because Beltane's getting ready to come up, and Beltane is a fertility ritual. All right, and I'm going to be attending a local gathering, and what I'll do is there will be the maypole, and what I'll do is the maypole energy is very potent for fertility. What I'll do is I will write your name on a name paper and place your name near the maypole so that you receive the energy of fertility. And also, I will petition for you, but you will have to give me permission to petition you. So I'm going to basically give out my contact information to everyone, and when I do, just write down my contact information and then contact me, and then we can set something up. Okay, so just understand that that this is a very potent time that pregnancies and new children come on the planet. Okay, so it's going to be okay. All right, it's going to be okay. And just kind of just understand that it will be okay. And what were you about to say?
No, I was going to say, can you psychically see or look into me and see if I'm going to have children, or if there's something wrong with me that I need to see a doctor about, or am I going to have children one day, or am I not?
That will be something that I would have to actually sit down with your energy personally, and actually privately dive into your energy, because we're on the airwaves, and we're on the airwaves with 1,000 other airwaves as of right now. So what I would recommend is that, if possible, contact me, and we can talk about what we can do for you as far as looking into your energy field and seeing exactly what is keeping either you from bearing children, or if you are going to receive a pregnancy, in which I do. They hold up the number, or they hold up they hold up one finger. So I'm going to take that as the number 1. But I'm going to allow for that to be self-interpreted for you and your guides to interpret. But for those that would like to contact me, please give me a phone call at 586-659-9620. You can go to my website at www.amagicaljourney.com. You can also email me at angelicguidance13@gmail.com. If you book an appointment, I will forward your receipt to my assistant, and she will book you accordingly. And also, if I told you to contact me this evening, please do contact me. And as I said before, you can either call me, phone me, or contact me through my website. And you can also check out my blog at www.bryanrawls.com. That is BRYANRAWLS. And thank you so much for everyone for calling in. And I want to tell each and every phone caller that I thank you for calling in this evening and joining me. And please join me next week. I believe it's on the 1st. And if it's on the 1st next week, then, or nope, it's, is it February? Okay, it's the 28th of Wednesday. That we will return, and on the 28th of next Wednesday, I will return, and on the 7th, we do have a special guest, and it is a light language speaker and another fellow. Well, he's a walk-in, so you're in for a treat. All right. So basically, tune in to me, and thank you for watching and participating in tonight's show. And thank you, Tiffany White Sage Woman, for producing the Magical Journey show. And thank you for Goldylocks Productions for producing the Magical Journey show. Much love to everyone. Thank you for listening. Let Angel Wings guide your dreams. Blessed be, and namaste.